I thought I was going to help you out with a few experiences on my own of building a camera rig. Part 1, I built the basic camera rig. For part 2, we're going to build the camera rig with a railing system and lens support. I thought that I maybe can help you out with a couple of questions with building a camera rig. I have a Sony a7 III here and the rig from SmallRig that is built for this camera, and I also have a couple of other parts which I have assembled to this rig and using for my professional client work. So at first I was a little hesitating to buy a camera rig. I thought that maybe I could only get away with using a gimbal, but using a gimbal is sometimes not practical. It's much better to hold the camera handheld, and you will be much more mobile than you will be on a gimbal. So I tried this camera rig from SmallRig, and it makes the camera bigger, it's better to hold. You can use only the rig as you see it here, or you can assemble a couple of other helping things. I have a couple of small helpers here. It's a cold shoe. If you want to put a mic or anything else here on the side, you can mount it anywhere because it's screw holes all over the frame. On top here we have a clamp for mounting the NATO rail handle, and nothing else or special with this camera rig at this point. So this is pretty much how I have it. You can detach and attach the lens while the rig is mounted. Very easy. Very easy to mount the NATO handle. This you can mount both ways if you wanna. It depends on how the weight and center of gravity is on the camera. Right now I have adjusted this to be longer on the back because when I'm holding my pointing finger here, it's balancing quite well. And that's very important when you're filming, and you don't want to hold it too much like this because then you get jittery. So hold the camera or hang the camera from your hand and just move it like this. On top of this handle we have a device for mounting a screen. Like that. And the great thing about this is how it's gonna be when I am filming other persons or things than myself. But if you want to film yourself, move it like this and it's good. So, but for now we're having it like this, and we are going to assemble the HDMI cable. I'm using a red whip to secure the cable from being ripped out. On the side here we have a cable clamp that will hold the cable in place, so it's not going to break if you're making great movements and stuff. So I probably will have to mount this first like this, and then you take the red whip and hold it in place like this. And here we go. Pretty quick to set up, nothing fancy, just a handle with the screen and a cable, and the cage, and you're good to go. But I want to build out this rig. I want to have rails underneath so I can put on a lens support and maybe later put on a V-mount battery on the back to charge up the camera while I'm filming. I bought some railing system, but I probably should have asked for help at the store because it was too low. So that's for another video. This is the basic stuff and works for the most part.